All right, guys. We're throwing it back to some Lolcow business. I've been interested in this. I saw this. Somebody sent it to me in my Discord. I think. I don't really know. Do you want to be part of the Discord? You can join it. You get access $2 a month YouTube membership. $2 a month. You get to watch the full live streams after too if you want. I don't know why I'm just plugging it, baby. I don't know. I don't care. This person named Cataclysm, that spells it very interestingly, made a video about Elphaba scamming her fans. You know, I wonder what it means, if she's actually scamming people or if she's just capitalizing on the market, dude. We'll find out. Let's get this going.
Outfit. Well, that's because we're building a shit show.
Oh, hey, we're starting this over. Keep the potty mouth to a minimum, ma'am.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. You may be wondering why I'm wearing this construction outfit. Well, that's because we're building a shit show. As you can tell, with the many Elphaba videos we've done, the Paul Breach videos, videos just based...
Am we good? Am I good with my volume?
...on people who have crawled out of a sewer. I'm not going to wear this.
You're talking about lolcows, right? That's what we were talking about. It's a lolcow channel.
It's
very lucrative industry on the internet because nobody really wants to defend a lolcow because it's not worth it. So...
It's not even mine. So I have a lot of people telling me that they're sick of the Elphaba videos, and I understand. I really do, and I feel for you. If you're going to complain, be sure not to make them one of my best videos, because that's what keeps happening. They get good views, as you know, on this channel.
I feel that. Some people do be hating on those popular viewed videos, I guess. So, you know, but you got to be careful not to get trapped in that, into that, what do they call that? The trap. You know, for audience capture.
We are all about the views. The views and the money.
True, I respect it.
The views and the money is all I care about. I've been scrolling the deep, dark depths of TikTok recently, and I've noticed Elphaba did something new. She bought a card reader, which I knew.
What is a card reader? Is she talking about like a credit card reader?
She did videos on before talking about how she thought getting a card reader for her performances. And I thought, there's no way she'd do that. That's crazy. And then I forgot who we're talking about. And she did. And she made money from it.
Charge now.
Oh, who gives a shit? So she got a card reader to charge people money? Okay. Why not? Fucking catch that bag, girl.
I have a lot of people. And you know, I wouldn't do it if I wasn't going to make any money from it.
Okay.
Crowds of people were asking me yesterday, so that's how I made it, you know. And if you ever want to say, I'm going to say it's like, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah. So if you ever want to take a photo with me...
Jesus Christ, I haven't heard her talk. It's like listening to like a nail on a chalkboard, but somehow the nail is dull. Oh my God. Sorry.
I'm going to, and this is like the best way I can put it, right? So if I'm walking in the streets and I'm just chilling, you come up to me...
If you want a picture with me, I'm going to charge you $5. It's like did I sound like World of T-shirts? That was cringe. Okay, I don't see a problem with this.
For a photo, it won't cost you. In the streets, it's a different scenario.
That's the best.
Oh.
For a photo, streets, and I'm just chilling, you come up to me. For a photo, it won't cost you.
Okay.
In the streets, it's a different scenario.
That's the best way.
It sounds like you're saying the same thing. I'm so confused. Hold on.
With me. I'm gonna, and this is like the best way I can put it, right?
Okay.
So if I'm walking in the streets,
okay,
and I'm just chilling, you come up to me for a photo, it won't cost you.
So if she's just chilling in the streets, you know, she's just a homie in the streets, it won't cost you. But
in the streets, it's a different scenario.
But in the streets is different. I'm fucking I'm goddamn confused. I am fucking confused. You lost me. I don't even know where we're going. That's how lost I am. Okay.
That's the best way you can word it. I'm really scared about the worst way it is. I often do find myself kind of chilling around the streets and thinking, God, I hope Elphaba's here so I can get a free photo. But only if she's chilling. I don't get the logic in that. What?
Well, I think she meant if she's being chilling, if she's having ice cream, you can walk up to her. But if she's not having ice cream, she's probably grumpy and will not want to do a photo.
What is the circumstance where you would charge? You're not a celebrity. Infamous.
Yes, she is.
She is not the same as fame.
It kind of is. Shout out to every infamous person. It is kind of the same thing. Listen, not for nothing. Who cares? Here's my thing. If any of you could say, I'm going to charge you money to take, I won't. Of course I wouldn't. Because I don't give a shit. I wouldn't be able... If I had... Listen, here's the thing. I wouldn't charge because I don't get enough people walking up to me. Every once in a while, somebody will walk up to me and ask for a picture. That's cool. I'm chilling with that. I like that. I enjoy it. You know? But, you know, whatever. That's cool. But if Elphaba... People are constantly walking up to her, which they probably are, because she's a lolcow. It's just like a lolcow industry. If she wants to ask for money, why not? Especially since it might curb the amount of people asking. It might be annoying in the first place. But either way, who gives a shit? I mean, go for it. Get a card reader. If she's making money on it, good for her. That's the thing. When it comes to lolcows especially, I feel like the monetization method is so different. Somebody that makes video content, you make money by making video content, and then you can appreciate your fans by putting the video content out there. Somebody like Elphaba, she doesn't really make video content. She just kind of exists on TikTok Live, and then people make video content about her. There's no way for her to really monetize these interactions. So at the very least, people walking up to her and asking her for a picture, I don't think it's unreasonable for her to say, oh, you know, I'm going to charge you $5. Like, why not? Go for it. I think it's so fine. It's not a scam at all. She's not scamming her fans. She's capitalizing. If you don't like her, that's cool. That's chill. Continue to not like her. But I think there's a little bit of hypocrisy to go, guys, we're going to make a ton of content on Elphaba, even though you're complaining because I make money. And I know it's half a joke, but it's also true, and I respect it. But then at the same time, go, Elphaba, you shouldn't be able to catch that fucking bag. You know what I mean? You're both trying to catch a bag. Why would you say that she's scamming her fans? At least if this is the scam, I feel like missing the mark. That's not a scam. She just has a fucking credit card reader or a debit card reader. She's charging a couple bucks. Who gives a shit? If you don't like it, just don't fucking pay for it. I think that's smart. She's just trying to make some money off of her situation.
You know, you're known for being a liar.
Oh,
you said yourself in that TikTok live.
Same
How
here.
can you charge? How and
I mean, why are people watching her? You're like, oh, she admitted she's a liar. Me too, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Who's not a goddamn liar? I lie. I lied about things before in my life. So have you. We all lie. I just haven't made a career out of lying. Okay, I don't give a shit. She's a fucking lolcow. Let her get that bag, dude.
importantly, who is paying? It's almost like
Yeah,
I can't even judge her at this point because if people are willing to spend
Bro, I would legitimately pay if I saw Elphaba and it's like $5, I'd swipe the goddamn card and I'd get a fucking picture. I don't give a damn. I'd do this. I'd take a picture with her like this. Because she doesn't shower, so I would just like, hell yeah, you know, I'm all over that, baby. Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
hard-earned cash on her, then of course she's gonna make the most of that. You know,
Yeah,
she
do it.
loves money, and
Who
I'm not
doesn't?
saying that's a bad thing. I love money.
Me too.
She's being enabled by the people that are literally giving their cash to her.
I
and
guess.
Even like
I just don't consider that enabling. She's just getting her bag. But okay.
my most loved and adored celebrities, I wouldn't see them in the street, and if they were like, "Oh yeah, hey Katie, I'll take a photo with you, but I'm gonna charge you," that's $2.99 plus any sense of self-respect you have left, unless it's
Bro, I think that you're just poor. You're not gonna pay for somebody to fucking do that. You're fucking poor, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
an arranged meet or greet. That would be the only time that is warranted. But this isn't an arranged meet or greet, and I don't think even at arranged meet or greets, for example, when I went to Comic-Con and I met some guy from Stranger Things, he didn't whip out his card reader and go, "Here you are, that's £5, please."
You?
What are you talking about, bro? Bro, when you meet people at Comic-Con, they charge all the time. What are you talking about? There's literally lines you wait to pay $20 to get fucking Lou Ferrigno's thing. I feel like, right? That's true. I feel like that's true.
Easy. Free. Go for it, girl. Go for it, queen. Go for it, them. Go for them. You know? If I'm at a venue, nightclub, or somewhere, like a busy place,
Okay.
if it's busy, that's probably what I'll say. If it's a busy place and I'm getting really, really approached, that's when I'll start charging. If
Sure.
I'm not being that approached, then yeah, I'll do it.
I completely forgot that she lives in London. It's where everyone's at, all the creators. Strong word, though, if she's classed as a...
I mean, that makes sense. If there's one or two people walking up, it's not a big deal. But if there's a bunch of annoying motherfuckers walking up, you might as well try to get that bagarino, baby. I fucking respect that. Oh, this way. Okay.
creator who lives in London. She probably is, and that's the part that kind of breaks my heart. You know, at Push, I'm not a creator. What do I create? Mediocre commentary videos where I
Same.
judge
Than
other
mediocre
people
for me.
heavily. Keyboard warrior type shit, you know? But
True
it's
that.
one reason I just don't want to move to London. And yeah, of course it's going to be busy. It's a
Is London like the fucking California of that said the UK? I don't know what you guys are. You fucking little, just like shittier America at this point, you know? That's what happens when you guys sent all your good people to America. What you guys sent criminals or something over here, and now we're the best because criminals really are the best. We're fucking awesome. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're just thriving.
City. I want to see this happen. I want to see the people approach her. Are they trolling? But I know if I was going to troll her,
Who gives a fuck, dude? I'm trolling. Hey, $5 to troll. That ain't goddamn bad. Ain't too bad.
Person, I wouldn't pay her. Just do it online. It's free here.
Nah, man, trolls will pay you just to get like an opportunity. I disagree with that.
Oh, please. People say, leave this poor girl alone. You've made enough videos on her. Tell her to stop doing annoying things then, to give me content.
You know, we're nice to it.
I mean, this is completely unjustifiable content. But like, do you? I don't care. I mean, engage in the obnoxious sensationalization of social media. I really don't give a shit. If anything, this is like helping Elphaba, probably. You know, she's a Lolcow, people do bully her, and you're probably part of that, but I really just don't care that much. But at the same time, it's like, if people are paying, why not? You know, basically what you're saying is that people shouldn't pay her because you think it's embarrassing. I'm going to make money even if you're embarrassed for me.
Because a few people declined and they said, no, yeah, sorry, I don't have that. I was like, that's chill, don't worry, all good. But we can talk. And I'm like, yeah, I spoke to a few people. You know what I mean? How much? So it's a £5 photo and £10.
I feel like...
£10 hand job? I think I'd do £10. How much is it? Pounds to real money. Oh, that came up with Brazilian money. Let's see what... so let's see. £5 is $6. Holy fuck. $6 fucking dollars, bro. What the goddamn hell is that? Okay, whatever. $6 ain't that bad. I ain't fucking poor.
Even the TikTokers who haven't had multiple controversies don't have any excuse to be charging £5 for a photo and £10 for whatever it is she was about to say. Either way, you're wasting your money.
Whatever.
I think even if it was a huge celebrity and they were like, yeah, you can have a photo with me, but it's going to cost you, I would politely decline. It's
okay. I mean, if I saw Lucy Lawless or something and she says $5, I'll say, here you go, girl. I don't give a damn. Whatever. I want that autograph. You know, they're taking time out of their day. I'm all for workers' rights.
A photograph. It doesn't take long, and she can act like she's really busy, and she's being bombarded all day by people trying to get photos with her. But you can't tell me every time she leaves the house, she's having queues of people line up for her. There's no way this person has real fans, and if they do, it makes me feel slightly better about my
I'm supposed to
online
do a quest
career.
here, I can't.
While I'm there, be teller, and then £5 for a photo. If you want my services, I'm not doing it for free. Outrageous.
Okay.
I made £100 last night from it. I mean, if it's working, it's working.
What the fuck is a quid? What the fuck? What is a quid? And what's the difference between a quid and a pound? £1. Why are you calling it? Okay, whatever. I don't care.
I mean, that's kind of what I was saying before. She has a slight point. If it's working, it is working.
She's a huge point.
I don't necessarily think that's a motto you can live by forever. There are kind of moral implications to that. But yeah, like I said, people are enabling it. She's getting that bag, I guess. £100 though is good for a night, to be fair, especially on top of the TikTok live stuff she does. But it's not going to last forever, and I think this is what people seem to forget. These TikTokers, like Paul Breach and Elphaba, it's great money for now, for sure, but it's not going to help you in, say, 5-10 years when you're...
Yeah, it's also not going to hurt them, so why not get the money? If your argument is they shouldn't bank on it in the long term because they won't be able to make a long-term career out of it, that's fine, but them charging money I don't think is going to have a negative impact. The reality is, for a lot of these Lolcow TikTok or Lolcow anybody, or even really anybody in general, everything is fleeting. Everything is nothing is permanent. That's just life. But I don't think it's bad for them to make money. They made $100. They're probably not even gonna pay taxes on that. So $100. I mean, that's a good amount of money, dude.
Your online career drops, because it will.
Okay,
you know,
it's gonna happen anyway.
Everyone that's had their moment in the limelight, it just dips.
Sure, so but I mean, not for nothing, Elphaba's been popular for at least like 6 months to a year. She's going longer than I feel like most people have been. So
you make a shit ton of money now, which £100 is not. It's not going to take you very far. Although I have heard that apparently people can be
What the fuck is the argument here? Don't make money in the short term? I'm so confused.
earning like up to 40K a week doing TikTok live. I don't know how true that is. If it is true, get me on there. I'm missing a trick.
People can call me disgraceful all they want. I understand. I'm not everyone's gonna agree with it. But if I'm making money from it, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah,
You can't do
based.
that. Loads of people do it. Loads of people do it. Loads
Sure.
and loads
Why
and
not?
loads of people do it. You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised. So when you go to like events, Comic Cons or cons or meet and greets and stuff, you pay.
I think saying you offer services is somewhat an overstatement.
I feel like this whole video is so fucking. It's just weird. Like, it's just complaining about nothing. Elphaba isn't doing anything wrong. You just don't like her, and you make content off of shitting on her, and you just need to figure out a way to be like, oh, she's a bad person. I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Oh, they said this is the first time I'll say this, or the final time. If you disagree with this channel, this isn't for you. Respecting someone's gender identity isn't a luxury. It's a basic human right. Being a terrible person is an invitation to choose whether you respect her. Okay, that's fair. I thought that they were going to refer to the disagreement with the video. I feel like it's not that big of a deal. I want to see what the comments. I guess they're agreeing with her. I don't. I think it's weird.
And comparing what you do,
I mean, she's a woman. I mean, I think it's weird that you're complaining about what you're complaining about because you're making money.
People in the streets with a card reader for a photo is very different to when I've paid to get into a Comic-Con event. It's an organized event with a
You pay to get into a Comic-Con event, and then you still pay individual money to get autographs from some people. So I think it's kind of I just don't see it as an issue.
loads of different people there, and it's also interesting and fun. I think so anyway.
Okay.
It's very different to
I think
what you're
this girl's
doing.
just poor
And
as
yeah,
shit.
I have also seen people in the streets, buskers, for example, people with talent, people with something to offer, not someone singing. What the fuck is the song she sings called again? I don't even know. Defying Gravity for the millionth time off key. I don't think
Whatever,
that's much of a
man.
service. And I don't think people pay you for your singing. I think they pay you because you're Elphaba, the notorious weirdo online.
Yeah, and I Google Elphaba, and look, Elphaba's running a scam. You guys are. What is the newest scam? What? This is Elphaba scamming. What scamming are you talking about? You guys are so. Elphaba TikTok got worse. Look at this. This is the infrastructure. You guys are desperate for her to exist. You complain about every little thing that she does. Get the fuck out of here with these complaints.
Is when you go in somewhere, you're paying for services.
Sure.
You're paying for my service. So I'm at your service once you've done it, you know? I mean, let's face it, if Ariana was in the street, you'd be trying to get photos of her. Wouldn't you?
Sure.
Sorry, pause right there. I know you did not just say if Ariana Grande was in the streets, we'd be paying for her service. First of all, if I actually did see Ariana Grande in the street and I went over to her and asked for a picture and said I'm a diehard fan and she charged me, I'd probably no longer be a fan unless she was at a meet and greet or it was an organized event where you expect to be charged. But if I saw her
I swear to God, the poor people. Hide your money, y'all. You know what I mean?
in, your local Greg's, they don't have Greg's in America,
fuck is a
in
Greg's,
her
dude?
local Walmart, and she charged me, I would
Based.
be very, very surprised. And
Okay.
also it's Ariana
Oh
Grande.
yeah, she's also like a millionaire that has the ability to capitalize off of her shit, whereas Elphaba just gets trolled. So that's just how she's capitalizing.
In your Elphaba, there's a fair few differences there, which I'm not going to go into because
Queen Elphaba.
I
Fuck
choose to
Ariana,
be somewhat
dude.
nice today.
On like a famous footballer or that, you'd be trying to get photos with them, you know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
But do you see why I charge now? Because I have a lot of people. And,
I do.
I
I
wouldn't do
agree.
it if I wasn't going to make any money from it. Crowds of people were asking me yesterday, so that's how I made it, you know?
Yeah, okay.
And if you ever want to, I'm going to say it's like, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah. So if you ever want to take a photo with me, I'm going to, and this is like the best way I can put it, right? So if I'm walking in the streets and I'm just chilling, you come up to me for a photo, it won't cost you.
Okay.
In the streets, it's a different scenario because we're not at a place where it could be crowded. If it's just you, easy, free, go for
Bro,
it.
I would just fucking charge everybody all the time. Don't even. I understand the differentiation is like if there's a lot of people asking, I'm going to charge, and if it's only one or two, I'm not going to. I'll be like, fuck that, motherfucker. I'm pulling out the goddamn credit card reader. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That's all. That's how I'm feeling about it. Fuck it, man. Charge everywhere.
For it, girl. Go for it, queen. Go for it, them. Go for them. You know. If I'm
So recently she made another video basically talking about how she's been told
Where's the scam?
she can no longer stand outside of clubs or bars and charge people in the smoking areas £5 for a photograph. She then also
Those businesses probably told her to stop because it's drawing annoying attention that's not even like for their business. That's kind of funny though.
also kind of goes on to say that it's quite expensive and she's going to change the price. But the main point to this is that she wasn't having a moment of self-realization. She hasn't changed her kind of deluded mindset.
What's delusional? She made $100. That means 20 or pounds, whatever. That means that 20 people gave her the money. What's the delusion here? There's no delusion at all when it comes to Elphaba. She's made $100. What do you mean she's fucking delusional? What you're saying doesn't even make sense. I understand you think that she's weird, but I think she made $100. So, okay, be fucking weird.
She was told to stop doing this, which is kind of obvious. I don't know the exact laws on what you can and can't do, but I'm sure charging people on other people's kind of premises
it's like, it would be wrong. I get it. They wouldn't want you to do that. Okay.
It's not allowed. I think that's kind of a no-brainer.
It's probably because she was hanging out like at specific spots and charging people as like her destination when she has no affiliation with them. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't mean that there's an issue with her charging. Who cares?
I've learned a new law today, and basically I was charging outside smoking areas, right? But I found out a new law. You're not actually allowed to do it without permission in a club.
No way.
So good to know. Sense. So if I am actually in the streets, there we go. There you go. But you know,
yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to find a new destination to do your thing. That's basically what's happening. That's all that it is. You know, unless you're affiliated with them, they're not gonna be happy with you doing that shit.
I'm gonna know the price. What do you think I should know it to? Because it has to be money. £1?
I really
think you should keep it at $5. I think that the problem that she's facing now is that she can't stay at a certain spot to have people collect to that area to charge. So she has to figure out a new business model. But whatever, I don't know. Keep charging $5. Who gives a shit? You know.
I do not understand why she keeps saying it has to be money. Like it doesn't have to be money. Just don't go out. This is like
just stay inside,
Paul Breach type stuff. You know.
What? Why is it Paul Breach? What are you talking about?
He's like,
oh, people keep approaching me and asking me for photos.
That's because you always go out. Like, you fucking love it.
So I don't understand what you're saying. Should they not go out? I mean, outside of your issues with Paul Breach, who really can't? Like, I get it, but like outside of that, like what you're saying is they shouldn't go outside. If people are approaching them, charge money for it. Take advantage of the situation. Who cares?
You do, otherwise you would just stay home. And standing outside of a nightclub with a card machine is obviously gonna.
I would say, Elphaba, make a circle. Do a predictable circle that people can find you in. Just a pathing.
Encourage people to come over to you and ask you for photos. I'm sure if you just stick a hoodie on, go on your night out, and then leave immediately after, then you'll be fine.
Wow, what a fun life to live. When you go out, make sure you hang your head in shame. Try to hide yourself from people. That just sounds like mentally restricting in and of itself. Oh, you want to go out uncovered? You selfish piece of shit. You should have to hide your entire self. Going out should be a fucking chore of constantly looking over your back and avoiding people who would pay you $5 for a fucking meet and greet. I feel like people would still pay her the $5. She's just feeling self-conscious because annoying people are complaining about it, have like nothing else going on in their life. Who cares, bro? What the fuck are you talking about?
Especially if you're in a club, it's not exactly bright, it's dark. Just fucking stand there in your own little corner, whoever the fuck you go out with, which is another thing. Who is going out with this woman? You know, no offense, but who is going on nights out with her? Because I wouldn't be caught dead out in public with her.
Why?
She doesn't have to charge. And what's more embarrassing, charging?
I'm not understanding like what is so bad about this person that he's like, I wouldn't fucking go out. Why are you so hateful? Like, I understand you wouldn't pay $5, but why do you hate her so much? Like, what's the worst thing Elphaba has done? Pretended to have fucking autism or something? You know, not or Tourette's, I think is what it is, because she might actually have autism. But I don't know. Doesn't have a diagnosis, and you should get a diagnosis. But like, yeah, that's obviously bad. But I mean, everybody on TikTok literally would live in the social media generation where everybody is fucking. I'm a neurodivergent minor. All my problems are the fault of some kind of a mental health issue, not my own. I mean, just fundamentally, the way that people engage with mental health is probably the dumbest fucking thing ever. Because I have issues too. I have like legitimate diagnosed like ADHD and things like that. But the way people that engage with this kind of stuff nowadays, they don't want to get a diagnosis so that they can figure out like some of the problems that they might be having, so that they can help like come up with reasonable coping skills. Now they just want to do it for attention and justify their bad behavior, right? So if you have ADHD and it causes you to be on your phone too much, which is something that has a problem with me nowadays, people just want to be like, yeah, I have to be on my phone. I have ADHD, it's not my fault. Whereas for me, it's like, okay, it's good to understand the behavior and then to advocate or to work on not engaging in that behavior because it's bad. But people are just annoying as shit. But yeah, like, she's not even that bad of a person. Like, yeah, she's done dumb shit. Like, who hasn't? Okay, like, you know what I mean? It's not like she's taking advantage, like taking millions of dollars from some kind of like a Tourette's fund. It's not good. She shouldn't be doing it. But we're like, you guys are acting like the world's crumbling around Elphaba. It's like, okay.
£5 for a photo or charging £1, because like, imagine spending £1 for a photo.
Yeah, charge $5, Elphaba.
I feel like it just doesn't really make any sense. It's so close to nothing. You might as well charge nothing. So
yeah,
say
charge $5.
Say a few people a
£5.
night ask for a photo, then okay, you'll earn a few quid. To make a lot of money off this, you've got to be getting like hundreds of people. I mean, to be fair, if she is getting hundreds of people asking for a photo and she,
I mean, bro, 20 people is still $100. I mean, listen, who cares? Just keep making your money. Get your bag.
£1, she will make money, yeah, but I'm sure when she says, oh yeah, that's £1, please, the secondhand embarrassment from her end is going to be pretty strong, because I would be embarrassed and I wouldn't pay £1. I feel like if you're going to pay, you might as well commit and pay the £5. Maybe.
I agree with that.
I don't know. I don't want to pay any money to these people. They make me sick.
Oh, I think that's fair.
Why?
Because £5 seems a bit much. Can you do a quid on a card machine?
It makes no sense to me. I really feel like she's just responding to people like this that are complaining on the internet, saying that she's greedy or something. If people are buying it, people are buying it. Who cares? You know?
No.
Raise the price to
Can you
£6.
do that or not? Free. No, I can't do it free. Right, and the reason why I say this is if I didn't have crowds of people coming, I would be doing it for free all the time. But I get annoyed.
Yeah.
I get really...
Honestly, Elphaba's same. I get annoyed when I hear that you get crowds of people kind of fangirling over you, because it's weird.
Why?
And it makes me concerned for the world that we're living in. But if
I mean, not for nothing. First of all, yeah, it is kind of weird that people gravitate towards Elphaba, but you're one of the people. You're pretending that you're not, but you are the person paying $5 for Elphaba shit.
Right? Sign 12 super chatted $4.99. Got PLS, can you watch the 2 show clips I sent Discord after this?
Maybe.
They're short and funny.
I'll take a look. Thank you. But you're one of the people. You're not spending $5, but you're crowding over her on the internet. Like, I mean, and you're making a job out of it. So I don't, it's weird that you're talking about, because what you're getting at fundamentally is that these people who pay $5, they're obsessed. They're not. They're like, haha, funny person. I want a picture. $5, not a big deal. You're you're sensationalizing content. If you went outside and you talked to a regular person that wasn't on the internet, they would like tell your dad, or I don't know if you have a dad. I don't have a dad. Tell your mom. Tell your mom. Tell your dad. Tell your family. Go talk about Elphaba in the real world the way that you talk about it on the internet, and they're just gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, "What?" That's why they're gonna react. Because the only reason that there's so many people complaining about Elphaba is it's this weird terminally online thing. Like, you guys are fucking weird. You guys, like, that's your, like, understand. Like, I understand that your whole career is being terminally online. And I'm not saying don't do it, catch your bag. But I'm saying, like, how are you going to, oh, you're so weird for living somewhere and finding Elphaba and getting a picture one time. Me, I make a lot of videos about Elphaba, self-admittedly, for the money. I'm not fucking weird. What are you talking about? It just doesn't add up to me.
If that's the case and you do get annoyed, stop going out and hanging. I'm not saying stop
Why?
going out full stop, because I understand that's not realistic. But
Yeah,
she
no
seems to
shit.
go out a lot for
Yeah.
someone who doesn't like the attention.
I don't think that she's saying she doesn't like the attention. I think it's an unfair characterization. I think what she's saying is that it's a lot of attention and it can get overwhelming. People, like, when you start getting when you start having a lot of people walk up to you and like constantly recognizing you in public, it's cool that you're like a celeb, like some form of like you know, I'll say like minor celebrity in some capacity. I'd say that. But it can get annoying when you have people constantly walking up to you. So I get that, right? I understand that feeling. So she's just saying, I'm going to charge money so that I can parse through people and at least I can have a positive experience with it. Like, it's not that weird. It's really, she's not saying she hates it. She's saying that it can get annoying and overwhelming with a lot of people. And it's a way to reduce the amount of people that are coming up to her so that more serious people are going to be the only ones coming up to her, especially since non-trolls are probably more likely to pay Elphaba. So it's going to keep the people, some of the trolls, I mean, the trolls will still pay her, but it'll keep more of the trolls away from her. Or at least maybe it'll keep away the mean-spirited trolls more than anything else. So.
Also, just say no to the photographs if you get annoyed. Being miserable
or you can make money
but
off
charging
of it.
Is even worse, isn't it?
I don't think she's miserable.
Yes, fine, you can have a photo.
Okay.
That's going to be £1, please. That's just weird and embarrassing. And
the
an
£1
awkward
is
exchange.
weird.
Just say no. And in fact, I think I'd respect that a lot more if she just said...
Who would?
Just say no. And in fact, I think I'd respect that a lot more if she just said f*** off.
Yeah, but I mean, not for nothing, but that's an entitled perspective that you respecting this person more means anything to them. Bro, the fact that she's making money is something that I can respect. So
I don't want a picture with you. It's not like people are exactly nice to her online. So just be horrible back. And then maybe you'll lose all your fans. And then maybe...
Yeah, but why would you want to do that? Especially since I feel like there probably are some people who enjoy Elphaba and they think that she's kind of silly and funny. And when they see her, they're kind of like, they're positive about it. But especially since the level of... It's a mixture between anonymity, rather, and disconnection. Because this person's obviously not anonymous, but they are still disconnected from the real world because they're not in the real world and they're just online criticizing without anybody saying anything back. That creates more of an open space for people to be rude and toxic and mean. But in the real world, people are probably so much nicer to her. I don't know. It just kind of seems weird that... I don't know. I mean, I obviously understand the intention of this video. It's just a bitch and moan about Elphaba and make videos about it. But, you know...
We won't see you online ever again.
I just want to go and buy a sausage roll. And people come up to me like, can I have a photo? I might just want to get a sausage roll.
I don't know why you're complaining when people are coming up to you when you're trying to buy a sausage roll. That £1 that they're paying you to get a photo.
I thought that there's...
Sausage roll.
You'll lose all your fans, and then maybe we won't see you online ever again.
I just want to go and buy a sausage roll. And people come up to me like, can I have a photo? I might just want to get a sausage roll.
I don't know why
Yeah, I
you're
get that.
complaining when people are coming up to you when you're trying to buy a sausage roll. That £1 that they're paying you to get a photo is paying for your sausage roll.
Yeah, based. You go out, get a sausage roll for free.
You know, you get one sausage roll per photo.
The fuck is
I
a
think that's
sausage
quite a
roll?
good deal.
Get a train. I just want to walk.
Well, that's their point, is that they want to make money off of it. But anyway, okay.
Sorry, I don't like it sometimes. Like when I get followed as well, especially, it's weird.
Oh,
Yeah, for
there
sure.
we have it, guys. The person everybody hates online and is very cringe and does...
I only think that fucking morons hate Elphaba. If you hate Elphaba, you're a fucking weirdo. You're a loser. Like, if you're not a particular fan of her, I get it, but hate is a strong word. I fucking hate her. Why? How is she impacting your life? She's impacting your life positively. Like, your entire career is 100% based off of this person. You're careerless without her. So, what makes you fucking hate this girl? I don't get it.
terrible things, makes a lot of money. More than us, probably.
Okay.
Maybe not for long, but that's not the
What is
point.
she-
Terrible things. And everybody hates online and is very cringe and does terrible things. Makes a
What
lot of...
terrible, like, listen, not for nothing. What horrific, terrible things has Elphaba really done? Like, yeah, she said she had Tourette's, and that was really shitty, and I don't like that. Outside of that, what has she done? That's so terrible. Like, outside, she's like a dumb, like, listen, how old is Elphaba? Like, fucking 20? Yeah, she's 19. Oh, a kid is being dumb and cringe. Like, okay, what a fuck. It's not really that bad of a person. Like, kids do dumb shit all the time. She's a fucking, like, I know that she's technically an adult, but she's like a fucking kid. I'm 32, 3 years old. It's like, she's not she's a terrible person. Like, I don't know. But listen, if you think Elphaba's a terrible person, I think that God bless you, because your life is so easy. You just have an easy life. Like that's your level of terrible. You know, I've known and have met like drug addicts who have like significantly hurt people, and your idea is terrible as that some fucking moron pretended to have Tourette's online and got caught and like didn't extort money out of people for it. It's like, yeah, that's bad behavior, but terrible. You know, it's a terrible person. Who do you know? Like, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you in your life where you're like, this is terrible? She's just like a cringe person that should probably shower more. You know what I mean? Okay.
A lot of money. More than us, probably.
Okay, good for
maybe
her.
not for long, but that's not the point, is it? They're making bag.
good.
So I guess who are we to be haters
You.
on them?
I'm not a
also,
hater.
in case you couldn't tell, I bought a new light. It's very, very bright. I'm starting to get
I bet you wish you could pay for that light with people walking up to you asking you for pictures, but they don't.
a headache. And I'm in a new location because I didn't like the old video, the other one, the last one I posted. The background just it was too busy for me, so I'm starting my own little filming corner. It just helps my brain focus. Okay. But hopefully we'll do some more mediocre content, and I will see you in the next video if I haven't lost the will to live by then.
Okay.
See you later, guys.
Cool.
A photo
Oh, this is just a boyfriend.
for £1.
All right, I guess we're gonna see what her boyfriend thinks about Elphaba.
Elphaba in the street. Would you get a photo for £1?
I would.
Yeah, I'd go up to her and I would get a photo.
Okay.
I'd buy a sausage roll first. I'd give her a sausage roll instead of a pound.
You'd give her a sausage roll.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like he wants to get frisky with Elphaba, dude. He's gonna give her a sausage roll. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I don't think I would do it. That's a little too far for me. It's a little fucking kind of weird. But you know what? If that's your cup of tea, dude, I can't even. You God bless you. You know.
I'd give her my sausage roll.
Oh,
Well,
got
thanks for
him.
watching, everyone. That is my opinion on Elphaba's monumental realization that
Okay.
you know she's charging £1 now.
She's charging. Well, you're good. She's charging
She's charging 50. What? She's charging about.
I think she should charge £5. But that's kind of clear to me that your boyfriend doesn't even give a singular fuck about what you're doing. That's what I'm saying. Go talk to somebody in the real world like about stuff. Your boyfriend has to pretend that he slightly gives a shit. But I mean, does he? Listen, and I'm not. That's not even a criticism, dude. I'm married. You think my wife gives a fuck about any of this shit? No, she doesn't. You want me to call my wife in here? I'll ask her what she thinks of Elphaba. Here, we could do that. I'll just do it on Discord while she's working. See if she answers. I'll ask her. I'll ask her what she thinks. We'll see if she answers the phone.
Bye.
That was the end of that video. Is there more? Why is the outro so long? Hello?
Yeah.
All right, really quick. I got a question to ask you.
Am I on stream?
Yeah,
Hello, everyone.
of course you are.
Okay.
What do you think of Elphaba?
No, what?
What do you think of her?
I don't like her.
Why?
Because
Why? You think that she's a terrible person? You think she's a horrible person? Or you think that she's just cringe?
a little bit of both.
Why do you think she's a horrible person? What is it
I don't
about-
think she's a horrible person. I just don't like her.
Okay, you think that she's a little gross, don't you?
Daniel,
What?
I almost gave you a full name on that.
Ooh, doggy. Okay, what do you think about her charging £5, excuse me, for a picture with her?
Listen, if you're gonna pay that, you're the stupid one.
Okay, if we were in England or whatever it's called, and I wanted to get a picture for $5, would you judge me for it?
We wouldn't be doing that
Why? I would do that.
because I'm not gonna give her attention.
Why? You don't think that she should have attention on the internet?
No,
Why?
because
Because why?
Because, baby,
What?
stop.
Okay. So okay. I appreciate your input. I love you so
What was
much.
your opinion?
Of what? Elphaba?
Yeah, you like her?
I don't necessarily like her. I find it like bizarre that people are so obsessively hateful of her that they may like it's weird to me. Like I understand that she's done some dumb shit, but at the end of the day, you know, there's more animosity against Elphaba for pretending to have Tourette's for a while and versus people who will
Did you watch any of that?
Did I watch any of what?
Pretend Tourette's?
Yeah, I did. It was funny. She's an idiot. But there's more
Yeah.
animosity for that than there are for people who will like go to a fucking suicide forest and film it. You know what I mean? Like it's disproportionate, and I think it's just because she looks weird and she's cringe that people feel more they feel more willing to go and
Well,
like
is she
disproportionately go
really
after her.
any different? Is her situation any different than the other type of people like her?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean other type of people?
Like, she's
Like
just like
Lolcows?
Yeah, she's like Daniel Larson.
Yeah, not as badly harassed, but like yeah, it's just a
I don't
Lolcow.
think that's true.
I did. Dude, Daniel Larson was bullied into fucking like leaving his group home and being homeless, and like he's fucking he needs. That's a whole different conversation. But my thing is that you're basically paying this person to bully them. It's like back in high school, you used to beat the shit out of nerds for free. Now that people are getting upset that they have to pay to bully them. But it's like
Yeah.
there's people whose entire careers hinge on the existence of this person. And I find it's funny that they complain about her when they're the only reason for a lot of them that they even make money.
Yeah, and that's why I say that she's the same as the other situation.
I guess so. But at the same time,
I
these
think
people
that they're
couldn't
more
exist.
like.
What?
Huh?
Go ahead. Continue.
No, I think that they're more like than you think.
They're more like Daniel Larson. I feel like Daniel Larson is like relentlessly trolled.
Oh shit! Hold on! I lost you. What?
What?
I lost you.
I'm right here. I think that I just feel like Daniel Larson is exponentially bullied worse than any of these other. I mean, Daniel Larson is like Chris Chan #2.
I guess. I mean, like, to be completely transparent, I'm not interested in having this conversation right now.
Sure, that's
But
fine.
I will sit on it if you'd like to have a more productive conversation about it at another time.
I guess if you want, sure. I mean, that's fine. We could do it on our Dan Rob and Dan podcast. Maybe not tomorrow. I'd be down for it.
No, not tomorrow,
Okay.
but maybe
Okay.
in the future.
Okay. Sure. If you want.
But here, folks. I hate her. I can't stand her.
Jesus
I have
Christ.
a whole. Oh my goodness! Honestly, though, I have a whole. I wanted you to do it, Mr. Gut.
What?
I have a whole like screenshotted like one of the things that popped up on my Snapchat. They did like a whole like report on her, and I screen recorded the whole thing for Papa Gut to review. And you never did.
How long would it take?
I don't know. I don't even know where it is.
Maybe we'll just do
I don't even know
this.
what it's about anymore.
Okay, sure. Maybe we could take a look at that. I don't understand it though. I don't get the visceral negative reaction to Elphaba. I feel like it's just because people look at her and think that she's like not attractive in some capacity, and they go like, "Ew, I feel more licensed to bully this person."
Yeah, like I'm not out here bullying her, but
no, but you find her distasteful. If I'm saying that nicely. And I feel like what other reason other than I feel like part of it's the way that she, maybe looks. What other justifier is there? It's like the halo effect in reverse.
I don't want to be. Yeah, but like I mean, that's the thing. What's wrong with that? I'm about my feeling. I'm not saying to be out here bullying people, but like yeah, I find her to be like a cringy, sweaty nerd, like a lot of other people I know. Like.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Yeah, I get it. Like you wouldn't really talk about her other than me prompting you in this conversation. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to be mean. Like do your thing. She's like a cringy, like extra nerdy theater person.
Yeah, true. And I hate all theater nerds. But my
And
thing
there's
is,
bullies on the internet that are
yeah,
like acting shitty to her. And that's the thing. And that's why I always say people like many of the things that they do like wouldn't exist.
if what did you say? Sorry, you're lagging.
You give attention, like they probably won't exist.
Oh, if you don't give them attention, they wouldn't exist. Yeah, for sure, absolutely. There's nothing.
Yeah.
They don't really provide anything of value, except I guess for like a level of catharsis for people that want to bully her. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess for me, like I was like a fat person. You know what I mean? Like sometimes people will be like mean in that way. So I feel like there's got to be a solidarity between.
Well, yeah, but that's
yeah.
exactly what I'm saying. You could look at me and think I'm disgusting and hate me, but shut the fuck up and move on.
Ah, okay. I guess that's a respectable opinion, I suppose. I guess I can respect that. Okay. All right, sure. Well, I guess we figured that one out.
Love ya.
All right, love you too. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Well, there you have it, guys. That's my Mama Guts take on the whole situation. So there you go. There you go, fellers. There's my wife's take on that.